ain't one thing, it's another. You have all these different people, characters, always trying to find ways to harm your channel, take you down, do all that stuff. But in the real world, you're always finding people trying to take you down also. So you get it on both ends. You get people who get way outside of their character and try to do different things. Shout out to Kwame Brown Bust Life, Seahawks, Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HD, Two Eyes TV, Self Talk, Third Eye TV, Forbidden Kings, all the guys that's doing it. Gravity Takeout, he's doing great work over there. Ticket TV. Yeah, when I get home, I'm going to do the Lakers video. Now, we need to talk about what's actually going on. Block you? I didn't block you at all, John D. If I ain't blocked Slim, you know I ain't blocked you. I don't remember blocking you at all. Believe me, if Slim is here, I don't see how you would be blocked. You must have said something final. I'll look into it. If you talking about the Casino for Life channel, I can look into it. See if I can bring you up. Now, once again, my name is being thrown around in an incident that happened years ago. Years ago. That I've told this in a hood story. And it had nothing to do with me. Nothing. But once again, people's jealousy of you, because people see you on YouTube or whatever, they was, man, this dude up there, he living the good life. He owed me some money. This person feels I owe them money, and I've been owing them money for years and has been avoiding paying them money, but never ever had a conversation with me. I mean, this person follows me on Facebook. I mean, I've sent like happy birthdays to his daughter. He said thank you. He said all these different things. And never once has this person ever stated there was a problem. I mean, this is years ago. Years. Like about a decade ago. Now, I'm playing basketball, right? And I'm there with friends of mine. And the girl that I'm messing with, her family, her cousins. We playing basketball. I see him there. He's been playing at the same place. So he decides to play against us, his team versus our team. Now, we won. And at the end of it, he says, hell, man, what's been going on? how you been? I'm like, oh man, I've been doing good, blah, blah, blah. You know, we shoot the, you know what? We leave and we all go our separate ways. He gets my number. He hits me up. So I was like, okay, cool. Hits me up and goes, yo, I was thinking, you know that guy that was on your team, the one that was the point guard? Yeah, we got a game we play out of state. Can he roll on my team? And I said, I'll ask him, do he want to roll? I was like, hey, you know the guy that we played basketball with? He wants to know if you want to go play on his team. They got a game tonight. They play a tournament or something. And he needs a point guard or something. He was like, yeah, for sure. I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah, you can come pick him up. He came and picked him up from the girl's house that I was with. This is her cousin. He comes there, picks him up, and they go off to the game. I'm not with them. That is my entire involvement in the entire story. Now, get what happens next. Because I want you to hear this clearly. They come back. And he comes back with a pound of sticky of the ickiest. A pound of weed. He was like, yo, man, that dude, yeah, he cool, man. Man, yeah, he told me, yeah, I could sell weed for him. And gave me a bag. Look what he gave me, a whole pound. Man, there's some good stuff here. Ooh, he said, man, you can sell this and do that. I'm finna go back to my crib in my hood, and I'm gonna sell this, but first I'm gonna sample this. I'm gonna smoke this to see how good it is. They was like, yeah, roll that up. So, they all some cheap smoke-a-lots. Now, I see this like, damn, okay, that's what they doing. I ain't got no parts of it. We never had a conversation about it, me nor him. So, there's no need for me to get involved. Next thing you know, the guy I was hooping with, person I knew, called me and would say, hey, where's that guy that was the point guard? And I said, the point guard? And he goes, yeah, that guy that was the point guard. He's like, I've been trying to call him. You know, I get him some product. I was like, yeah, I saw you did that. He was like, yeah, I gave him some product. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. I ain't heard back from him. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. He was like, can you call him? I'm like, all right, I'll call him. I called him. He answered for me. And I said, yo, you know, the guy that you balled with who gave you that pound? Yeah, he said you ain't calling him. He was, oh, man, tell him, dude, I'm out here trying to sell it, dog. I'm going to get in contact with him. Tell him to come. I'm like, well, you tell him. That's y'all business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So, it didn't have nothing to do with me. Now, weeks go by. Months go by. My buddy calls me. Not him. His boss, who he works for, who I know more than him. the guy that plays basketball. I know him, but I know his boss. His boss is like a little brother to me. His boss calls me and asks me about the situation and was like, yeah, did you tell him to give your guy some product or whatever? And he was going, I'm like, now you know, I would never in a million years tell him to do something like that. And if there was ever a situation I was in a position that I needed something like that done, I would go to you. Why would I go to him? He said, I know, I already knew that. He said, I'm calling just to hear the truth and what really happened, because I knew he was lying from the moment he started talking. He trying to say you should pay the money because he owed the money. I'm like, I already know he owed the money. He did all that on his own. They went to a basketball game and he struck a deal with him. I wasn't nowhere around. He asked me to have that guy to play basketball with him. And that was it. And what they discussed there was on them. So he owes you the money. Not me. Yeah, he ran off on him. A person you just meet for the first time, you give him a pound on consignment? You've never seen this person do anything, don't know where they live, nothing. You picked them up at somebody else's house? Of course he gonna ghost you for being stupid. But now you in for who and gotta pay all that money to the guy we know who the boss is. And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I'm like, you know, I don't even need the money. So I'm good either way. He's like, I already knew he was lying. I just called you so I can get the truth. The reason why his boss, my buddy, knows that he can trust me fully is because I have been in the living room and saw about guesstimation probably about $300,000 on the table in cash and didn't touch one dime. But yet one of the other buddies that was sitting there looking at it, he ain't had that same desire as me and decided to touch a dime, make himself you know, available to grab a lot more than just a dime off that table. Now, when he took that money, and they didn't know who did it, it was either me or him. They asked one time, he was like, man, you know, if you need any money, I would give it to you, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, did you? He's like, I just gotta ask, but did you? I'm like, you know damn well I didn't. That's all I need to hear. He was like, that's all I needed to hear. They knew who it was. All I'm gonna tell you is the other guy, that was the last time I've ever seen him in life. I don't know what happened to him, but that was the last time I've ever seen that guy in life. He used to rap too. He the one that coined that bar. I got 2 nines front and back like Warren Sapp. That was his line. I'm like, he coined that line. And that's the only thing I remember from him. He took money and we never seen him again. Well, I never saw him again. And I never asked where he was. So now, after all of this has been done, that was years ago, I tell you. Now he's going around still telling certain people I owed him money that he had to pay for his own decision that had nothing to do with me. Still trying to say like I owed him money. I'm like, recently, I'm like, are you crazy? I was like, did this dude just actually say that? He was like, yeah, man. He's talking about you owed him money for years and never paid it, and it made dude believe because y'all cool that it's his fault. I said, man, get him on the phone. Get him on the phone. We get on the phone three-way. I just got through doing the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock video, and I'm like, am I have to come over there and Will Smith you right now? Do I need to come over there to slap you? What the hell you mean I owe you some money? No, I was just saying, because of the situation, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even say, I ain't say you owe me, I'm a man, I gotta live up to that. It's my decision. But I'm saying, because he your boy and all, you should say, you know what, my boy messed up. Here's at least half. What? Hold on. I didn't tell you to do any of that. You did it, so why would I be paying for him? And he ain't my boy. He the cousin of the chick I'm smashing at that moment in time. That's her cousin. I don't know him. He don't even live there. He visiting. You wanted him to play basketball. And y'all two left together. I wasn't there. So whatever deal you worked out with him, that was between you and him. Hey, I'm all right. So I'm like, don't involve me in your nonsense. And the guy who's on the other end of the phone was like, that ain't what you told me. That ain't what you told me. And he was like, yeah, I hear him changing his whole story when she got on there. Because he wasn't saying that. I was like, I know. That's why I said, let's get on three-way. So now he can't wiggle his way out of it. Because I'm on there live. See, I don't want to do no texts, no group text. We going to do it voice to voice. I want you to hear what he's saying, how he's saying it. No, we good. Well, I know we good. We never had a problem. Why are you lying? Hell no, he had to pay all that. And he still feel like I should have been paying him something back. Because I'm on YouTube or something. I don't know. It's just real stupid. But it's that jealousy, man. And people be jealous for no reason. After everything I just told you, what do I have to do with anything they just did? Nothing. All of that was on him. But he want me to be responsible for his mess ups. And about if I got it. Well, I'm going to pay for your mess. It's not my problem. That's yours. And that's the problem right now. People can't take accountability for their own screw-ups. Like Tommy running around here screaming because he got banned. You got banned for what you did. Maybe if you hadn't done those things, you wouldn't have been banned. That has not computed in his brain. His brain cells is everybody against him. That's how they see it. They look at views and think views is dollars. Don't you get like $1 per view or something like that? I'll be like, oh my God. People gotta calculate money on YouTube and don't even understand how it works. And they just assume in their brain that everybody's rolling. I'm doing okay with all things considered. I don't just do YouTube, but it is what it is. Now he went to his boss and lied, and his boss knew because me and his boss are like, his boss is like my little brother. Him and his brother. I let him drive before he even had a license. I let him drive my car when we was going to Taco Bell. Then he became big man on campus, like the man. You know, he ain't never forget about me. Like, that's my guy. But I ain't never need anything really from him. But if I ever needed something, I knew I could go directly to him. So he knew that would be a lie from that guy who don't know any better. That guy who works for him, who I know him, but he don't know that, well, he should know that if I need anything, I would go directly to him. Why would I go through a middleman when I can go directly to the man? No, he's not my family, but he's like family. Not the guy who I played basketball with. The guy I played basketball with, he's an acquaintance. I know him only because they know him. But I know them. Like, I've been at their house. I slept at their house. Their mother cooked me dinner. All that. Like, we family. Like, that's real with the brothers. And this is way before they became, like, well, he became the big fish on campus. Before he became the man. Now he's the boss. And got crews running under him. And they never knew how far we go back. So they just, well, he just made an assumption based off stupidity. And that assumption is what led to all this. Yeah, our team won. It was just a pickup game. But he plays in a tournament. I said I slept at their house. Their mom used to cook me dinner. Like, they're like family. Get y'all head out the gutter. I don't owe him anything. I didn't owe nobody anything. That was the point. I had nothing to do with it. So when he was telling the story to somebody else, he was just lying to them. So when that person called me, I said, get him on the phone, three-way. And I said, do you want me to come over there and do you like Will Smith just did Chris Rock? Do you want me to come over there and slap you right in the face for lying? Then, of course, the guy on the end was like, that ain't what you just said when I talked to you earlier. You just misunderstood me. Nah, wasn't no misunderstanding. Like I told him, I said, nah, he was just lying until I was on the phone, and he know he couldn't lie to me. That was the difference. See? That's why I don't do those group texts. He knew that had nothing to do with me whatsoever. But when we was on the phone, I got my boy on the phone. He called me and he called him because they stay in communication. And all three of us is on the phone. Then he started backtracking. Because he don't want to accept responsibility for his mistake. Because in the end, he was stupid. I had nothing to do with any of it. That's how bad it is. I mean, to tell you how bad it is, I only got his number after we beat him in basketball. Our team put them off the court. That was it. Then he called us when we got back to the crib like, hey, your boy out there, the one that was the point guard, we play on the league, does he want to play basketball with us? I'm like, sure. I asked him, he right here. Then those two talked. He came and picked him up. And those two went. I didn't go to the game. Those two went. And the only time he's ever called me again on the phone, because I had no reason to call him. He called me looking for him months later. Like, yo, I'm trying to call him. He ain't hitting me back. You got his number? Can you reach out to him? I'm like, you and him made some deal. You the one gave him like a pound of weed on your behest. I didn't tell you to do any of it. You asked me, could that guy play basketball with you? Which he did. And then y'all came up with some type of deal on y'all own. So that's on you. Now, he ghosts you because he don't even live there. Once again, not my fault. That's your problem, your situation you created. So why should I pay your end or even half or any of it? That's your mess. Salute, Kwame. So once again, it's about a man who can't accept his responsibilities even years down the line, still lying. He worked for one of my boys who's his boss, and his boss is like my little brother. And he thought he could tell his boss on me. He called me and asked me what happened. And he was like, man, I already knew he was lying. I called you so I could find out the truth, because I knew he was lying. Because one, you don't need a pound of weed. So why would you go through him when you know you could call me? I'm like, exactly. So I'm like, but see, I'm like, he don't know our, like, how far we go back. He don't know that. He just think we cool. He don't know we like family, so he think he could tell you some garbage like that, and then it would just ride. Well, he didn't know he was telling on himself as soon as he made that stupid statement. It was like, I don't smoke. I don't need to sell weed. So I don't like, what do I need? And if I ever needed that, I can just go directly to him. I can go right to the boss. Hey, why would I need the middleman? So all of his no, I'm the accidental plug. I happen to run into people by happenstance, and they just happen to be the boss of everything. It just so happened. Somebody be like, man, I'm looking for a pink elephant with blue dots. I just ran into a dude just had one 2 days ago. It's the truth about everything. You could be looking for a tractor part. I found the guy. I know the guy who's selling parts right now. Just ran into him. So I was a plug on every single thing just by happenstance. But I didn't need anything. See, that was the difference. I never needed stuff like that. I was fortunate that I didn't need to have all these things. Like, I didn't need to go down the road for that or this. I didn't need to go down that line. That's what I told you. That's how far we went back. I told you it was about at least 300,000 on the table, and two of us there. Me, everybody else was upstairs. I was downstairs, and the other guy was downstairs. The other homeboy. And then some money came up missing. It was short, and he had to call me. His reaction was like, "Hey, yeah, you know if you need any kind of money, I would give it to you, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just gotta ask." He's like, "Did you take any money today?" I was like, "No, you know damn well I wouldn't take no money." He's like, "All right, I know." He's like, "I just had to ask." Yeah, I know who did it and everything now. There was only two of us there. If it wasn't me, it was him. And they knew damn well it wasn't me. I've been around Floyd Mayweather. I've seen way more than $300,000 laid down in front. So, but I'm not impressed with other people's money. I only care about my money. That's it. Whatever somebody else make, don't make me jealous. Don't make me nothing. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna get my own. I care about my money. And I mean, how are you still telling the same lie years down the road? I'm just like, man, Will Smith done slapped somebody. I'm finna get the spirit of Will Smith in me and just start slapping people. I'm like, maybe it's time for me to go slap somebody. Because I feel so mad for Chris Rock. I'm like, man, I get this phone call. I'm like, okay, I get to extract some justice. Because whatever they finna say ain't finna fly here. No, I would smack him in a heartbeat for telling that lie. I should have at least paid half. He out of his damn mind. All right, I done made it back home. Let me get situated, and I'll do the Lakers video. Had to get my road exercise on. I remember this girl bought me this outfit. Bought me this outfit years as a gift. Like, you look cute in that. I'm like, I love it. Thank you. I wore this thing probably 5 times in my life. I wore this thing about 5, 6 times in my life. I can't even remember her name no more. God. Every time I know it started with a C. Damn, bad with names. Yes, sir. What's up, April? What's good, Barbie? Yeah, I gotta get ready to roll. I'm gonna get ready for this Laker video, but let me get situated around here. I'm gonna go ahead and break down the Laker game. Yeah, Will Smith knocked everybody off track. So let me go ahead and tackle this.